Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Sports News Flash at 12. I am your host, Miguel Mike Medina. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend so far. And let's get started. The first thing I got to talk to you about is Loyola Marymount University, LMU. They did something that hasn't been done in more than 30 years. They defeated a very good team, Gonzaga. Wow. LMU upsetting Gonzaga is just an incredible story. It's something that you rarely hear about. Like I said, it happened more than 30 years ago. The Lions held on to knock off number 6 seed Gonzaga 68-67 on the road on Thursday night behind a 27-point performance and a final clutch bucket from Cam Shelton. The win marked LMU's first over Gonzaga on the road since 1991 and snapped Gonzaga's massive 75-game home winning streak, which was the longest winning streak in the modern era. It also ended Gonzaga's 83-game win streak over unranked opponents, which was the second largest in NCAA Division I history. Wow. Shelton led LMU with 27 points and 9 rebounds in the win while shooting 11 of 23 from the field. Jalen Anderson added 15 points off the bench, and Kelly Leaupepe finished with 11 points. They were the only three to score in double figures. As for Gonzaga, Drew Timme dropped 17 points and 7 rebounds for the Bulldogs. And Nolan Rickman added 12 points and 6 assists. Gonzaga is now 16-4 on the season and had won 11 straight headed into Thursday night. The Bulldogs will get another shot at LMU next month in Los Angeles. In hockey, the All-Star game is coming very, very soon. The fans have voted, and Leon Draisaitl, Austin Matthews, and Bo Horvat are among the 12 players named to NHL All-Star game rosters through the fan vote. Congratulations to those guys, especially Leon Draisaitl, who's one of my favorite players in the game right now. Edmonton Oilers received good news, but the Toronto Maple Leafs didn't stay behind either. Austin Matthews going to the All-Star game. He'll be joining Mitch Marner there. This is going to be his 5th All-Star game appearance, which means he has now made the second most All-Star appearance in Maple Leafs history since the NHL's expansion era. He's the second most. The number 1 in that list is Matt Sutton with 8 All-Star selections. So congratulations to Austin Matthews and to the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have a bright future. They have a great squad. So let's see how far they can go, but they need to get past the first round. We're going to go into this commercial when we get back. Some serious news about Kevin Nash, and it's something that, again, it comes down to mental health, but we'll be back after this because this is going to be a very serious subject to talk about. Are you interested in watching one of the most anticipated web series in 2023? Well, here's your chance to support. You can go to mikesproduct.shop and you can order a coffee mug and a long sleeve shirt to support Mike's Zoom film series. So once again, go to mikesproduct.shop. Welcome back to Sports News Flash at 12. WWE legend and wrestler Kevin Nash. He's making headlines lately, and These are not good headlines. These are something that is very serious. And again, we live in a time where many people are committing suicide, and I'm saying that we need to have God in our heart. If you have God in your heart, you would not think that way. Kevin Nash, he's been going through a lot, and all eyes need to be kept on him because what it sounds so far, it doesn't sound too good at all. So Kevin Nash, he needs all the help that he can at this moment. Kevin Nash, he made some disturbing comments lately, followed by the death of his son. Kevin Nash, his 26-year-old son, Tristan, died after suffering a seizure and going into cardiac arrest in October. Nash has been open about how difficult it's been for him to cope with the tragic loss. On Monday, Nash seemed to plan some suicidal thoughts. This is what he had to say on the Click This podcast. Time flies when you got a gun in your mouth. I mean, time flies when you're having fun. He also added, I can do whatever the F I want to do, as long as I leave a note. Every morning when I wake up, the first thing that happens is I come to the realization that instead of there being 3 human beings in my home, there's now 2. And the third person isn't on vacation or staying with friends or is out late. He is never coming back. And then I sit up in the bed and I have absolutely nothing I have to do. And it's like, so why am I getting out of bed? Tristan died on what would have been Scott Hall's 64th birthday. Hall and Nash were wrestling partners for years, and that was Kevin Nash's best friend as well. Tristan was the only child of Kevin and Tamara Nash. In baseball, the Kansas City Royals are taking a chance on closer Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman, his tenure with the Yankees did not end so well. And so Kansas City is looking to bolster their bullpen, and 34-year-old Aroldis Chapman is available, and he might be an asset or liability to that franchise. The Kansas City Royals and Chapman reached an agreement on a 1-year deal that will pay Chapman $3.75 million plus performance bonuses. Chapman became a free agent after parting ways with the Yankees after 7 seasons playing for them. This could be a chance for Chapman to redeem himself, to play somewhere outside of a big market like New York. So I'll be looking forward to how he will perform in Kansas City. By the way, Kansas City was the last place that I traveled to. So pretty calm, cool, collected city. And this might be good for him. So like I said, Chapman is 34. He still has something left in the tank, but hopefully Kansas City gets the most out of him. For the first time in this show, we're gonna have a topic called Good or Great. And for this one, I'm going to talk about the Miami Heat. Are the Miami Heat a good team or they're a great team? I feel that the Miami Heat are a very good team, not a great team, compared to what I saw in 2020 and even last year. The Miami Heat is one of those teams from the Jimmy Butler era that as they go here, they go back here the next season, they go back here, and then now here again. So, and I love Jimmy Butler, and I really want him to win a ring. He's one of those players in the modern era that I want to see him win a championship. And Miami is the perfect team for him to win a championship because they just fit so well together. And it's not for everyone. Not everyone can play in Miami, but Jimmy Butler is made for Miami. Miami Heat, they're currently 25 and 22. this season, they're in the number 6 seed. The Knicks are right behind them. They actually have the same record with 25 and 22. They recently lost to the Dallas Mavericks 115-90, and Miami had no answer for Luka Doncic. And the Mavericks were just absolutely torturing their defense with the shooting. Doncic was torturing them, and it's not looking good for Miami so far because again, it's like a roller coaster with that team. I feel that that team, in order for them to succeed, number one, they had to stay healthy. And number two, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, I'm looking at those two. They need to bring it every single night. These are very good players. Tyler Hero won Sixth Man of the Year last year. Bam Adebayo, he's a great defensive player. But I feel both offensively and defensively, they had to bring it every single night. I know what Jimmy Butler can do. I'm not worried about him. I feel that Hero, Adebayo, and I feel that the other X factor for that team is Victor Oladipo. I feel that he still has something left. Yes, he's dealt with injuries, but he still got it. And Miami are going to need him, Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Hero to bring it every single night. And because, like I said, I really like this Miami Heat team, but I can't say that they're a great team right now compared to the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks in the East. I'm not too sure about the Brooklyn Nets yet. I'm not sure about the Philadelphia 76ers, but I know that the Celtics and the Bucks are great teams in the East that could come out of the East. And Miami Heat just have to find a way to, starting in the second half, come out firing and just play consistent basketball. It can't just be one win today and another loss tomorrow. They had to continue to win, continue to build that chemistry. This team, there's a lot of harmony in this team, but they need to stay healthy and play well. They have to play well. Are you interested in watching one of the most anticipated web series in 2023? Well, here's your chance to support. You can go to mikesproduct.shop and you can order a coffee mug and a long sleeve shirt to support Mike's Zoom film series. So once again, go to mikesproduct.shop. Well, that does it for this episode of Sports News Flash at 12. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Always follow us. Keep track of every episode that we put out every Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Continue enjoying these NFL playoffs. They're great. And looking forward to next Sunday. Always have God in your heart. Just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean that you have a bad life. All right? Never forget that. We all have our bad days, but never confuse that with having a bad life. Okay? Instead of saying I'm having a bad day, saying I'm having a character building kind of day. So always have God in your heart. Be safe. And may God bless you all. See you next Sunday.